In this video, I'm going to find the volume of a pyramid. But before I explain this diagram, let me kind of talk to you about the orientation of the different axes. So think of x and y axis being the wall in front of you. Okay, in your room, the wall ahead of you, and z being the depth. I have oriented it in that way so that it's easier to see. So this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis, and technically z comes out like this, the z. But even though we are not going to use the z-axis, just for visualization purposes. So here is my lovely diagram that displays my poor artistic skills. Now let's go ahead and take a cross-section from this pyramid. So there's going to be something like this, okay? So a cross-section, if I kind of like show it here, is going to be a square. This square, by the way, is going to have, so this is the center. So x to the right, x to the left, or positive x to negative x. So the distance or the square's side is going to be 2x. That's the length. Okay. Now, the area is going to be 2x, of course, whole square. So that's going to give me this shaded region. Now I have to take a small depth, but we are going to have to go upward, which means along the y-axis. So I'm going to multiply it by delta y. So that's what it is. Now there is a thing we need to do, which is convert this x into y, because we are integrating with respect to y. So we need to convert x into y. To do that, we kind of have to find the equation of y in terms of x. So if you look at this point right there at the top, at that point your x is 0, y is 15. And if you look at this point, okay, at this point your x is -5, y is 0. You could also use that point. It really doesn't matter. So my slope is going to be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That is going to give me 15 minus 0 divided by 0 minus -5. That's going to give me a slope of 3. So my equation of the line is going to be y is equal to 3x plus b. Now I could use one of these values. So let's say I use this one to find the value of b. My y is 0 is equal to 3 times -5 plus b. That is going to give me b is equal to 15. So my equation is going to be y is equal to 3x plus 15. Now if I solve for x, that's going to give me y minus 15 divided by 3. So that's my x. So if I were to plug it into this, I'm going to get 2 times x, which is y minus 15 divided by 3. Now I need to square it to find the area of this square, and then I need to multiply it by delta y. So this is just one small slice of volume out of this pyramid. Now, in order to find or approximate the volume of the pyramid, we need to sum it up, right? So we need to sum it up from I is equal to 1 to n. So technically, this is my y sub I star, right? And then what I'm going to do to find the exact volume, I'm going to have to take the limit of this thing as n approaches infinity, which is going to give me the exact volume, which, by the way, you know, is going to be integral y goes from 0 to 15, right? Then 2 times y minus 15 divided by 3, all of it squared dy. Now, if we evaluate this integral, it comes out to 500. That's what it looks like. So it's very straightforward. I take the 2 over 3 outside, that's going to give me 4 over 9. And then y minus 15 whole square is y square minus 30y plus 225. And I do the integration. It should be giving me y cube over 3, y square over 15 plus 225y. And for y is equal to 15, I plug in the values. This is what I get. 15 times y square is 15 cube, and this is 15 cube. 225 is 15 square, times 15 is 15 cube. And this is going to cancel out. That's going to leave me behind with this. And then I simplify it here. And this is the final answer I get. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.